It's a boy. Only kidding. Bit of effluent on my leg. Penetrator here. What's up, Block Rain? That's right, we're off to see Marina. She called me today in a bit of a panic. Her toilet is blocked. She only has one toilet. I've done a few jobs for her in the past. Actually, I am telling a little fib. I've only done 2 jobs for her. I think it's 2. Repaired a water leak and something with a shower taps many years ago. I think maybe over 3 years ago. I sorted them out for her. Very happy with those 2 jobs I've done. So now she's got a blocked toilet, block drain. Would like me to come out and hit there and get that all cleared and flowing. So we'll go out there and check it out and see what we can do for her. Right up, I'll see you when I get there. We're at a block sewer. I haven't done the initial investigation stuff. Well, I've done a little bit of it. I'll give you a quick rundown. That's why everything's not set up. We're still doing that process. Been out here before a couple of times, not for sewer, for other stuff. So we've got a ORG here, the gully. So you can see down there, it's not backed up. So it's not like the whole drain is backed up. So the toilet isn't draining properly. So looking at that, one point, there's another one here. I never checked this one. A little bit difficult to get to. I shouldn't have to check it. Anyway, it sounds like it's isolated to this toilet. So this is the toilet stack point. You can see here, we got effluent that's running down. You can see here, might even be leaking out of there. Definitely leaking out of there. That goes up to the toilet. I'll just try and undo that. If it wants to come undone, so this is probably charged all the way up here. If that wants to come undone, we'll undo it and pop it off. If not, we'll get a grinder and then do the usual cut in down there. Okay, if this is holding water, this is going to want to squirt out at me. So we'll try this side first, see if that wants to undo. If they don't want to undo, I don't mess around with them. I can't be bothered damaging things. I just cut in below. Because sometimes we can undo the bolts okay, but it's the seal where that plate screws on just doesn't want to pop off. I really am hoping I don't get squirted in the face. I'm at the height for this just to pop off and get me. Charged. Let's see if it wants to pop off. Not. 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 It's a pretty good seal on there. Not. Nut. Let's go get a grinder, then we'll put those in later. We'll put a nick through there. So make sure you have your hearing protection on. We've got a bit of a process to do. We've got to nick it, let it squirt out everywhere. Nick it. It gets a bit messy. Not my favourite thing to do, but we've got to get into this pipe, mate. It doesn't want to come out up top. That's asbestos. Some bloke smash a hole through it. I can't be bothered. I'd rather just cut a hole in here. It's a boy. Only kidding. We need to let that drain. Bit of effluent on my leg. So normally a bit of paper then clogs it up, just like that. So we'll go above that, and hopefully that allows most of that to drain out, just so we don't get covered in heaps of it. Yuck. I'm definitely going to stink after this job. Ugh. I could go get a hacksaw blade or a screwdriver to help work that out. I've got a screwdriver. Ah, paint scraper. It's just the paper, it clogs it up. So we just want to get to the water level, then we can cut it a bit easier. It's like a waterfall. Some fresh ones in there. Excuse me, just burped. Okay, let's cut the top a bit more, see if it's dropped down enough. Plug it back in. Oh. Yeah, it's gone down. block drain right there. Let's set up our equipment and get that cleared. That would have blown off 100%. I could have let it happen just for the video, but it's a little bit cool and I don't want to get any more wet than I need to be. Already got effluent over my pants. We're gonna go that way with this on. Well, watch out that we don't knock over stuff. Oh, which way are we gonna go? We're going under the house this time. Reel's connected, off. Let's go fire this up, then we're going to come back and jet from there. So they're back in. If there's any plumbers out there that know how to pop off those IO points once they've been on there for 100 years, let me know. I'd like to know. You know, every time I've tried, unless it's one that's been off, you know, at some stage, I can't ever get them off. You end up just cracking them through here. I can't be bothered cracking them, so if they don't want to come off, I just don't worry about it. But if you know a way, definitely let me know. We've got some sharp edges here too. Got to make sure we don't rip our hose in camera. But let's go fire up the jetter. Let's fire it up and get it done. We're that way, or if you want to be adventurous, we can go this way, and we can hurdle a fence. It's probably 100 years old, this fence. Hopefully it don't fall down. Nah, built to last. Oh yeah, I've got to say, I dropped this off at my mate's house, Brad, and he welded all that back up, so it's good to go. Couldn't be any stronger. That'll never break. If that ever breaks, at least, yeah. I'll have a word with Brad if that ever breaks, but it should never break, that one. That's built to last. How many times am I going to say built to last in this block drain vlog, I wonder? Surely you know what nozzle this is. Are these nozzles built to last? Only time will tell. I definitely won't be jetting in another 50 or 100 years time. Power. Okay. Block drain right here. This could be close because sometimes where that clay to cast iron riser meets, that's a good spot for roots. We're probably going to have roots. Look at these trees right here. These trees are renowned for good roots. Okay, let's blast through them. fresh. Oh yeah. I think we just got out of there in the nick of time. Yeah, ooh, yeah. There's roots. Oh, it's on my arm. We're in the firing zone. We just got to work through it. There we go. Definitely roots. You can see them, unless someone's been eating grass. Yeah. Maybe we get a camera and have a quick look at that. So there's our council main. Right there. Let's pull it back. I just had to send the nozzle down. There was holding a bit of water, and you'll see why. A lot of these old joins have roots. See, look, there we are. So the main problem was at the base of this stack, but part of the service I do is I just run the camera down and try and check as far as I can towards that main, try and get to the main, and make sure it's all clear. So it's clear on the way down. We just got danglers everywhere. We might send a nozzle down and just tidy him up for her. Pick a bunch there. So none of these were causing the blockage. They will at some stage though. Probably a bit of a valley of water or some off-cut roots through there. Just holding a bit of water, but yeah. So we got to go down, I think about 28 meters just before that main with the root cutter, and then we'll just pull back and give it a quick tidy up. Yeah, so I cleared that relatively quickly.
Yeah.
So that was kind of around that area. Oh, but then I put the camera down.
Yeah.
And there's roots on so many joins all the way to the main.
Oh,
so I'm just pulling back now. I've got a metre to go.
Right.
And I'm just going to send down a root cutting nozzle and just tidy up some of the bit larger bunches for you while I'm here.
Well,
so this is where your problem was.
Yeah, you know, when I got up this morning and used the toilet and flushed it, went fine.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, when Corey got up, he said, "Oh, Mum, there's something wrong with the toilet because it won't flush down."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, no, it would have been very close to being your problem.
Yeah.
Like, so here, this is your main one right here.
Oh, right.
That was the one causing your toilet to back up, all through that section. And that can easily be repaired.
It's amazing what you can do with technology.
Yeah, but yeah, other ones, like all the way down there,
Yeah.
like, so I'll just give it a quick tidy up.
Right, okay. Well, Corey's got the money up there when you're ready.
No worries, and
And,
hopefully there's no dramas, and I'll be done in the next half hour or so, or hour.
Yeah, well, I mightn't be long. You never know, you make an appointment for the doctor these days.
Oh.
You never go and work straight in. Usually you sit there for
You
half
gotta
an
sit,
hour,
yeah, I know.
Things, you know. But anyway,
No, well, you enjoy the rest of your day.
yeah, I will. You too. Is this your last job for the day?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I've got some phone calls to make after this. I've missed some calls, so yeah.
I seem to remember when you were doing my thing out front there, you were expecting a baby, were you?
Yeah, we had a baby girl.
Oh, little girl.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's 3 now.
Goes to show how long it is since
Yeah.
you came. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, right out. See you later.
We've given this guy a pay rise. He does such a wonderful job. Now we've got to send it down, and we'll just tidy up what we can on the way back, because there's so many of those joints have roots. We'll get the main problem that caused the blockage, and then just, yeah, tidy what we can. Okay, let's send that down. Pipe just ripped all the outer casing, so I just taped it up as I pulled it back. Not that sharp edge, the clay pipe. Must be a sharp edge. Must be a sharp edge on inside the pipe somewhere. Now send this down. Reminds me of the one I did with Mrs. P. It was meant to be easy and straightforward, and then I end up spending ages here. Might have cut off a ball of roots. There we go. Give you guys a bit of a look at this. Got to do some muscle work up here. Sending some water and some suds down for a bit of lubrication. Might help. Pretty getting pretty tight again. It helps. Your water and your suds always helps. So there's some roots we chopped up on the way down. Should be close to that main, I think. Yeah, I think that's the concrete junction right there. It could be right on it. Yeah, we got through. So there's our main. Our nozzle should be right on that area. Give it a quick blast. We went into the main with our nozzle. There we are. So we'll give that a quick squirt there in that area. looks clean. The dangler's growing through that IO there. Yeah, that'll do. Quick toilet flush by the looks of things. The tedious process. Camera, cut, camera, cut, camera, cut. Not too bad. Not too bad for this lad. Need to let things settle again. These old clay pipes were built to last. Right. We're getting on roads. We have the last two sections to go. You can hear the power out of the nozzle as it gets closer to this opening. Blast! Woo! I do love it. I've got to admit, I love it. Job well done. I was loft jetting and just smashing through roots. It is just a great feeling. Let's just pack all this up, put a temporary cap on this. We're done. Temporary access cover. Last job of the day. We're nearly done. Hope you enjoyed that drain today. I did oh, there's a scrub turkey just cruising up the street. Oh, there's two of them. Look at them. That could be dinner. Fresh turkey. Yeah, so I did 4 jobs today, 3 block drains, another job. This is the only one I recorded today, so I hope you enjoy it. The one before this was just kitchen fat and an ORG, so I just jetted that and tidied it and ran a camera to the main. The other one was one inside, a blockage on an upper level of a house where the suspended had a paper blockage in it. Sometimes they can be a little bit frustrating when it's the back to wall toilets. Got it, just took a while. I was going to record it, I just didn't think it would make a number one video, so hopefully I've picked the right one to record today and you love it, and this is a number one. Okay, let's roll this up. Hose is disconnected, so we'll pull it around. There we go. Okay, let's take one last look around the back, make sure we're all done. Oh, body hurts today, I'm afraid. Bit of water come out of the gully, it's all good, it happens. A lot of pressure running through those pipes. Okay, temporary patches back on, screws are back in. We're done, drain's clear, drain's flowing. Main blockage exactly where I thought. Clay to cast iron, where they join, that joint has perished, heaps of trees, roots got in. That could be repaired, but there's multiple joints, roots growing through them, and that heads down this way, and I believe it shoots off into that corner. There's palms and big trees. That sucker. Right, well done here. See you on the next one.